coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's...
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about what is their karma for betraying you? So this should be a really interesting reading. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? I really appreciate you guys and I always enjoy connecting with your energy. And I just want to give a big shout out of gratitude to everyone who has bought readings and given donations. I truly appreciate you guys so much. So, okay, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into each group here and see the psychic linking objects. The first group is the Scrying Mirror. And that crystal is going to be the clear crystal quartz. The second group is the Book of Shadows. And that crystal is going to be the amethyst. Trying to get that glare off that card. Okay, the third one is going to be the wand, intention, and we have the selenite wand. It has been blessed with some candle wax and I was guided to leave it on there. I know. So with that said, I will insert a video with some music and you can kind of chill out and see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey group 1, all of you that were drawn to the Scrying Mirror, let me hold it up a little closer for you guys, and we have Shadow here. Then we have the clear crystal quartz as well. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull your cards. I'm just getting like, this karma has to do with their hidden aspects. Let's get into it and see what we can get for group 1. Group 1, what is their karma for betraying you? Okay. Coworker peeked out, but let's see what comes out. What is their karma for betraying group 1? What is their karma for betraying group 1? What is the karma for betraying group 1? Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right, we have a boss. So this is literally either a work situation where a boss betrayed you in some way, or it's someone who has boss energy. Perhaps you're the person with boss energy. So let's just keep going here and see. Doesn't really know you. This is someone who may think they know you well, but they really don't. They don't know anything about you. Not really. We have Cancer. Okay, so I'm feeling water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, average height. So not too short, not too tall, just the average. Okay, let's get into some more cards here. Tell me more about group 1. What is their karma for betraying group 1? I think for some of you, this person was a little bossy, or they thought you were a little bossy. It could be a close friend or something like that that felt like they were being controlled. It doesn't mean that's reality. It just means that they felt you were controlling. That was their impression, but their impression may be very skewed, because I feel like there's a false sense of knowing you here by whoever this is. They thought they knew you, and they don't. Okay, we have the Morgane, Weaver of Fate, antipathy, introspection, opposition. Ooh, that's intense energy. that is super intense. They're having a lot of trouble just getting anywhere, especially in making money or their job. Okay, I feel like this karma has to do with their job. This may be somebody who like has a lot of pride in what they do, or they always feel overlooked. They've never been like picked for big raises or promotions, and that's what they're trying to manifest. And their karma is a struggle. They're having to look at their own hubris, their own pride. And for some of them, they take pride in things that aren't good, meaning that the quality of work or the quality of whatever they're putting out isn't good. But they still are prideful about it. So it's like someone who has misplaced pride. I'm getting these two. Okay, we have anger and chains. So definitely there was a fight or a big disagreement here. This may be a coworker who you have fought with, or a friend who thinks you're bossy, or actually they're the bossy one. There's a lot of projecting going on here with this person. So they definitely have a lot of illusions about themselves. We have I won't cry for you. Yeah, what's happening is their lack of compassion they have for others. And it really is almost like a complete disconnect and lack of concern for others. They haven't developed that yet. I'm not sure if they ever will. This is someone who fakes being compassionate. They fake being your friend. And this could be a boss that has somehow faked being close to you, but what's really happened is they use the information that you give them against you and against other people. So it is a very unpleasant energy. Let's find out more. I'm going to pull from the archetype cards, the archetype deck. You know what? I'm just going to, all right. Tell me more about group one. What is their karma for betraying you? Yeah, I feel like there was either you trusted them and you told them something that was going on, or they just gleaned it from you somehow, but you were very angry. I feel like you felt violated, like your trust was violated by this person. They kind of took advantage of their position, be it friend, boss, coworker. I'm going to get 3, I'm going to get 4 of those. Okay, that's interesting. There may be more than one energy here as well. We have bully. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. There were harsh words said, okay? King, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. This person has a power trip problem, okay? They trip on power. Any kind of little spot of power they get, and they're power tripping. They're manipulating people. They're bullying people. They're overworking people, if this was a boss. We have hermit, withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Okay, I'm feeling like some of them are either going to get written up or they're going to lose their job. This false sense of confidence in what they do is completely unfounded. They're bad at what they do, okay? We have using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. And I think that energy is part of what's going on. Like, they manipulate people and make people think that they're a safe space to kind of vent. And what's really happening is I'm seeing like a stenographer, like typing in everything you say, like recording it, getting, if you've done stuff like messages and things like that, they've kept them. They've kept the receipts. For some of you, they've shown it to people, which has created a situation where maybe you're getting bullied at work. And this boss becomes a bully. And, you know, I'm familiar with this energy, okay? This is someone who has no compassion for others. This is someone who probably has some kind of outside the office or outside the friendship addiction, maybe something that you don't know about. They definitely have anger issues. And what's really nasty about this person is they're very passive aggressive about the way they throw their anger around. And that generally causes damage to people because I feel like they had you believing one thing, like one reality. Yeah, we can go for drinks. Yeah, we can hang out. Or if this is a friend, same thing. Yeah, you can trust me. They may even feel like they were best friends with you or made you feel like you were best friends. But at the heart of this, you may have told them some things, but they don't really know you. They don't have any idea about you. And that was by design. You know, that's what you wanted. You didn't want them to really know you. But, you know, you may have said a few things that, you know, may not want other people to know. And, you know, if this is a boss or a close friend or someone who called you best friend, but you didn't necessarily call them, you know, you open up to people. You know, you say things. And you may have said something that you didn't even think could be misconstrued. But they did. They manipulated it. This is someone who is very good at manipulating other people's words. And they're really good at, oh man, they're really good at taking advantage of people. Ooh, Woo! I got several cards here. Okay. All right. I'm going to take all of them, though, because I'm feeling it. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay. So I feel like they're going to have a hard time moving on. I feel like they have a lot of really deep issues with their self-esteem. I think they come across like they're really confident in what they do, but if they have to go back out there and find another friend to manipulate or find another job, they're going to have a hard time moving on. It's going to feel like a heavy burden. Their burdens are increasing, okay? Because here's the thing about the universe. You can only mess people over for so long before the universe is like, you know what? That's really not in this person's best interest to mess people over, because they're not learning and growing in life. They're stagnating and they are leeching off energy. And a lot of times these kind of people, they get to a certain person and they do this bullying, entitlement stuff. And before they know it, they're alone. They've been abandoned because people around them have picked up on it, because this person's energy is in their life. So it's you. Your energy is catalytic. And so it's almost like they mess with the wrong person and now they're finding out, okay? We have Death. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the Fool in reverse. They are not going to be able to manifest really much of anything. They're entering a place of stagnation, okay? And the stagnation is going to continue because they're actually going through a transformation process, and the universe is allowing stagnation and blocks to manifest, heavy burdens. This could be bills. This could be, for a lot of them, it's relationship issues as well. They're just not going to be able to get a handle on it. They're not going to be able to go forward. We have Justice. Okay, so this is your justice. This is your justice. We have the Hanged Man. Ooh, this is deep, intense stagnation. This is someone who, they may lose their job. There's some kind of big loss here. And they're not going to be able to see their way through it. Very unhappy. I'm getting a lot of unhappy energy with the Hanged Man in reverse. And just can't see a way forward. You know, it's like they're going to have a tower. We have the Nine of Cups, okay? This has to do with their, you know, emotional fulfillment, happiness, success. This feels work-related. I feel like they're going to be really blocked. And I feel like for some of them, there's a new boss energy. So a new supervisor, a shifting of supervisors, a shifting of location, something like that. And this new person over them does not like them. Does not like them. It is going to criticize their work heavily. Maybe you were criticized a lot. And if this is a friend situation, they're going to have a hard time finding friends. They're going to have a hard time finding a group they feel like they belong in. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like romance, emotional connection is going to become more and more difficult. And I feel depression here. I feel pain. I feel an awareness coming up within them that, hey, that a lot of this energy of block, stagnation, and not able to achieve goals or get their work noticed, this person not getting their work noticed and being overlooked. I'm seeing like scenes from The Office, that movie The Office, where the guy is sitting, you know, the guy that they put in the filing room is sitting there and he's saying he's going to burn the building down, kind of thing. This person's going to experience extreme difficulties at work. People are going to belittle their work. They're going to put them to the side. They're not going to be seen anymore. This person may dress a certain way, like flashy. I'm seeing like shoes, flashy attire. And what's going to happen is their appearance is going to be affected by this sense of not feeling important, not being validated, feeling like they do a bad job, being constantly criticized and micromanaged. They may have micromanaged you if this is a job, if this is a friend, this is the kind of person who calls you up and wants to know everything that happened. Like, tell me all the details. The reason they want the details is because they're taking notes. Five of Cups, yeah. Lots of regret. They are going to regret what they did. Okay, they're going to regret what they did to you and other people. Once they get into that energy, things will shift for them. You may get an apology from this person. I have the Ace of Hazards here. And I feel like we're moving into your energy. And I feel like there is a new beginning going to happen for you. There's some good things going to manifest in your work area. I feel like you're going to get into a place where you're happy, you're content, you have more than enough. And for some of you, this is a relationship. Like, you're more focused on a relationship than you really are your job. And for some of you, this is artistic. You're going to get more into your artistic abilities. And the thing is, this person may have seen your talent and become jealous. And that's why they, they've told people, they've wrote reports. If this is work, they have, if this is a friend, they've kept receipts and they've shown them to people. Like, if this is a friend group, there are some of your friends that have been manipulated by this person, and you may already know that. Okay, so their karma is going to be being alone, stagnation, issues with making money. I feel like for this person, they really think their money equals their worth. And so sometimes the universe will put us in situations where what feeds our worth that is outside of ourselves is removed, so that we can start the journey of learning our own worth. This person puts off like they're confident, but they're really not. Okay, let's get into your letters and your charms. Okay, group one, this is going to be your charms and your letter. So I'm going to read them off. Now, keep in mind, this could be your name. It could be a word. It could be their name. It could be a work name. It could be a screen name. It could be initials. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. We have DATFDLZY, TOGIJWAN, YNFEKMJW, MHZVISKU. Okay, for some of you, I'm feeling like maybe you dated your boss or you hung out with them, and I feel like this is how they operate. They really get into the personal lives of the people underneath them, and it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate because it gives an employee or a person under them a false sense of security. And I feel like you feel very betrayed by this person. Like, this is hurtful. And the thing is that you still had to work there. You may not work there anymore, or you may still work there. If you still work there, I think you really need to look for another place so you'll be treated better. Because some of you guys are being bullied or gossiped about or picked on. It feels very cliquey and high school-like. So yeah, we have several charms here. We have the jack-o'-lantern. I love when the jack-o'-lantern comes out. I feel like you're very protected. You may not feel like it, and I understand this feeling. I've had bad bosses. This is painful because what happens, what people forget is that you live a lot of your life at work. And if you have a toxic boss, man, it really can mess up your life, just in general. It doesn't matter how much you're paid. It doesn't matter how good your private life is. It's devastating, and it's a real shock because, for some of us, we really think that we have some kind of security with our boss. Like, what we say to them is kept under wraps, and it's not. I mean, this person is weaving a web to catch you in. And I feel like they were very toxic, and their karma is that a lot of that's going to come back on them. They're going to have a toxic boss. I'm getting micromanaged a lot. Like, they're going to become more micromanaged, and their lies and betrayal will be exposed. There's something about HR here for some of you. Like, HR is becoming more and more aware. Maybe you guys need to go talk to HR. Okay, but I do feel like you're getting lucky. This is your karma, okay, for going through this and being part of this experience. Because really what's happening is that this person is being catalysted for change. It's almost like you are serving up their karma. And sometimes we take on those roles for people, and it's not easy. Because usually on our side, we're feeling a lot of negativity, and we're having to heal parts of ourselves. We're having to realize that other people validating us is not our self-worth. Our self-worth is worth of self, how you feel about yourself. Your self-worth comes from you and not from other people. And I feel like this artistic soul here, if you resonate with that, is going to depend less and less on what other people think of them and more about what they think of themselves. It's like a level of self-realization that comes through a very toxic situation. So Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that were drawn to this book of shadows secret, or you were drawn to the amethyst crystal, or both, this is going to be your reading all about their karma for betraying you. So obviously there's a secret here, and I think this is someone you confided in. You could have confided in some very deep things, because the betrayal feels like soul deep. I feel like you did not think this person was going to do this. Okay, so let's get into it and pull you some more cards. Let's find out more about what is their karma for betraying you. Okay, group two. What is the karma of group two's person for betraying them? What is their karma? For some of you guys, you feel cheated on, taken advantage of in some way. I'm getting this card. What is their... Okay, those two. One more. I'm going to take this one. And actually, I'm going to take... Okay, I'm getting quite a few. You may have quite a few energies. Quite a few different stuff going on. But let's see. We have tall. Okay, I dropped a card. Okay, we have tall and short. So you may have a couple of people. This may involve more than one person. We have freckles. They may have freckles. You may have freckles. Someone's got freckles in this situation. Shallow. Okay. Taboo and smart. Taboo and smart. Okay. All right. This almost feels like a third party situation. Let's keep going. Okay. Does taboo have two B's in it? If they do, and you hear this, let me know down below, because I used one B and it looks weird. Anyway, okay. So tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about the karma of this person. Okay. I'm going to take the top three. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more before we get into the cards. Tell me more about group two's person and their karma. Is this love? Is a best friend? That's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's find out. Lover. Okay, in reverse. We have obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. For some of you guys, this is a romantic partner, okay, or a best friend, something like that. We have athlete. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. Ooh, so this person feels very entitled. And I think for some of you guys, it feels like they feel entitled to have you and eat their cake too. They feel very entitled to do what they did, to betray you. It's a bizarre kind of feeling. It almost feels like someone who's in a complete other universe. We have thief, shadow attribute, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or powers, or other powers you think you lack. Wow. We have haunted doll, childlike, drama, unknown. Yeah, this is dramatic. There's drama here. We have bat, intuition, emerging, flight. And we have horror, overwhelm, drama, anxiety. Okay, I feel like for many of you, this was a love relationship. This was romantic and you were betrayed. And they had a secret, and the secret was they were cheating on you with someone else. This someone else feels close to you. I don't feel like this is a stranger. It may be for some of you, but for a lot of you, this is a friend or a sibling. It feels very wrong because we have taboo here. So they knew what they were doing was wrong. But for some reason, this person felt entitled. I feel like for some of you, they've gotten away with it for a really long time. Okay, now let's talk about the karma for what they've done. What is the karma for this betrayal? This deep, it feels like you really love this person. You really love this person and you put a lot of energy into this connection. And I don't think at the time you realized that you were putting in more than they were. Okay? All right. We have addicted. Okay. All right. So the karma is that, and this could play out a couple of ways. For some of them, they're going to experience their current partner or whoever they cheated on them with becoming addicted and obsessed with their energy. Like, what's that movie with Glenn Close where I can't remember, where she stalks someone? This is like stalker energy. This person may be like a hookup. They like to hook up a lot. They don't get into deep relationships, but they mislead people into thinking they're deep, just like they may have done with you, even though this feels more like a main relationship. Maybe you guys live together or you have children or it's a marriage or it's just long term. But what's going to happen is they've messed with the wrong one, and now that person is almost going to come back like a spell's been cast. Like obsessive, won't let go, stalks them online, in person, gives them phone calls, falls under fake names, does background checks on them. Like, this is scary levels of stalking. And for others, they're going to do that. And I feel like for some of them, they're going to do that to someone else. Like, they're going to become obsessed with someone else. And what's going to happen is, as obsessions start to take over, people are going to become less and less interested in them until their obsession drives them to a point where they have to face some things about themselves. Because you can't stir up chaos in other people like this. You can't use people's emotions and use people and it not come back to you. And instead of throwing people away, they're going to become more obsessed with their energy. Okay, so they're going to spin in chaos. And I think they're going to start feeling shallow and hollow here. And they're going to want more with somebody. And that person is not going to give it to them. In fact, that person is going to serve them up some karma. Like, you think you're all that? Honey, you were never all that. You were just a thought. And now that thought is gone. Okay, we have the poet of Avon, the storyteller, fame, stagnation, pride. Yeah, they're going to take a big, huge, colossal hit to their pride. I think this person thinks they're a player. They think they can get over on people. And the truth is, no. And you were the wrong one to pick. You were the wrong one. And now karma's coming to call. And hey, good luck. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. You can't play people. You know what? On the bottom of the stack is health, abundance, and growth. This is what's coming for you. Okay, I just want to let you know that, like, good things are coming for you because you've let go of this person. You know, you could have stalked them, you could have followed them, and I feel like you may have had, maybe you do watch them online and watch what they say, but overall, you know, you've let them go. You know, they want someone else, well, go get them. And what they're going to find is that what they feel is love is obsession. And it's going to backfire because this person's going to be like, no, ma'am. Page of Wands. There may be children involved here. For some of them, they may have gotten someone else, like someone else is carrying a baby, or they have a child with somebody else, or they have a child with you, but there's children involved. And part of their karma is, if they haven't wanted to see their kids yet, or they haven't really done a lot about seeing their children, they're going to want to. And it's not going to be that, I'm going to keep them from their kids. It's just like their kids are going to have a hard time relating to them. And it's because their energy. It's like kids can feel that stuff, right? And I feel like they may actually have a baby with someone else and become obsessive in that relationship. And the child is there to try to help them ground, okay? And this is someone who may not have a history of being a good parent, okay? We have the Emperor. And we have the Seven of Hazards. I love the Zombie Tarot deck. I highly, highly recommend. This deck has insights that I don't get in any other deck. And what I feel like here is that your children are protected, Okay, this child situation, you are protected. If you have children with this person, they are protected. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, there's something about maybe court or something like that with the kids. Don't worry. Okay, it's all going to be work. It's all going to work out because I feel like some of you guys have an ancestor. I'm going to do an ancestor reading soon because they're gathering around people, like people who have never noticed them before are going to start noticing them. And I feel like this is the judge, jury, and executioner. Okay, this guy, this ancestor isn't messing around. It feels like grandfather, great grandfather, great great grandfather. This could be way back in your line. It could be within the last 20 years, the loss of this grandfather. You may not have ever known this grandfather, but this grandfather energy is not playing with the little ones. Okay, so this person, if you have children together, they may be trying to get over, but it's not going to work because I'm feeling like the judge is going to see through them. Whatever judge is involved, if this is a court thing, they're going to see through them. It could be that the other person or the people they have run off with or whatnot are going to see the truth of them. They're going to see that they haven't been good to those that depend on them, be it children or you or what have you. This is someone who may not be good to their parents. They may have taken advantage of their parents. They may be a little spoiled because of the entitlement issue here and shallowness, okay? And I feel like with the 7 of hazards here, what I feel here is the separation, the inability to talk to the one in control, okay? And that's you. I feel like they want to talk to you. They may try to come back and play games with you, but they're cut off. And I feel like for some of you, you've like cut them off. You completely cut them off. This was painful and you just couldn't take it. You know, there are children involved for some of you and they're safe. They're safe and, you know, go with your heart. Go with what's best for your children, okay? Let's get a little bit more energy here. Let's clarify some of this. Let's talk about this Emperor. Okay, it flew off the table, but I'm going to take it. Okay. We have the King of Swords. Okay, aggressive. Okay, they are aggressively being protected. And this karma from this, because I feel like the Emperor is karma, is going to be served with a lot of prejudice, meaning that it's going to be aggressive. It's going to be like a tower falling. It's going to be painful for them. They're going to have to deal with their selfish behavior. This is someone who's very self-centered, okay? Yeah, it's not pleasant. All right. And they're going to have a lot of anxiety. Their nerves are going to act up. You know, if you've been having problems with your nerves because of this, they're going to experience that if they haven't already. And, you know, I feel like this person is one of those people that says, I hate drama, but it's all they serve is drama. And if you think about your life with them or the time you spent with them, there was always drama and they kicked it up. They like it. This is someone who lives for the drama of it because they're shallow and, yeah, okay, we have the 10 of hazards. Okay, so definitely there's family ties here. I feel like they're going to have more problems. If they get money or someone takes care of them and their family in some way, this could be emotional, they're going to find that that resource is no longer there. Because somehow someone in their family or close group is going to get wind of this situation. And I feel like in this family or social group, this was the one thing that like a mother or someone said, you know, I'm on your side as long as you're not, you know, betraying people, cheating on people, taking advantage of people. If you take advantage and manipulate people, I can't abide that. You know, I can't support that. I feel like for some of them, if they get money support from anyone, it's going to be cut off. And they're going to be made to fend for themselves. They're going to be made, if you're worried about child support or anything like that, I feel like that's part of the karma. They're going to be made to pay, okay, one way or another. This karma must be equaled out because I feel like they've hurt not just you, they've hurt other people. For some of you, they've hurt your children. For others, you are one of quite a few people that they've run through. And this energy feels very spoiled, very entitled to do what they want to do, no matter what they say, no matter how much love they might proclaim. They feel entitled to basically mess people over because everything always works out for them. Well, the clock on that has run out, and now karma's coming to call. And it's going to be more difficult for them to manipulate people. Okay, let's get some charms and letters for you guys. Okay, group two, these are going to be your letters and your charms. Let's go through the letters first. Now, this could be your name, their name, it could be a family name, a job, a word. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Now, I'm going to say before I go through the letters that as I was getting them all in a square like this, I got some really interesting like psychic hits. I feel like this person for the first time in their life is going to feel unlucky. This may be someone who like it has a princess energy or prince energy, or it just feels like they are so special and need to be taken care of. And maybe that, I feel like that's for a lot of them, that's how their family has treated them. There's been a lot of serving this person, and it's grown into entitlement. And for the first time in their life, they're going to feel, and hey, this is just what I'm getting, damnation and hellfire. Like karma is going to come to call on this person in a major, major way. We're in an energy right now with all the astrological stuff going on where karma is being served on a massive scale and individually. And you cannot mess people over, use their love for shallow gains, and get ahead. The universe has to, just because of the way our universe works, we have up and down, left and right, over and up, and all that stuff. It has to balance out. This person, they may be entering like a Saturn return or something like that. It feels like there's just a lot of heavy karma coming to this person, and they're going to feel alone. They're going to feel broke. Their money situation, I see like a faucet being turned off. I feel like there are people within their family that, or friends that are family, that are going to feel like you need to step up to the plate. You need to be responsible. You need to take care of your responsibilities. And for them, it's tough because, in a way, the way they were raised kind of pampered them. So they're not used to having to survive. And but this is because they haven't cared how they affected other people. They felt very valid in their horrible behavior. And so they're going to learn about horrible behavior and how it feels to feel taken advantage of, how it feels to feel abandoned, how it feels to feel broke, to not have resources, to not be able to call their mom and ask for money or whatever it is. Okay. All right. Let's go through the letters here. We have DJOMNAZKDNELBT Okay, we got a few charms here. I feel like you guys need to work on your solar plexus, your confidence. Don't let this person take your confidence away. Okay? This person has a lot of issues. And I want to say he, but it's energy, not gender. It just feels masculine. They've done this before. And what's going to happen is their opportunities to do this again are ending. The faucet's turning off. And it almost feels like an 80s movie where someone gets cut off from their family, from their friends, from society. Wasn't there a movie like that? I can't remember the name of it, but they're just cut off. They can't get ahead. If they're in college, they're going to start missing class. They're going to start not being able to cheat off people. And I feel like with these two bats here, I'm feeling like there are people going to gossip about them a lot about how horrible they are. Two spiders. I feel like they're going to weave these webs of truth around them, and people are going to see. It's like they're being cocooned in these webs of truth, and they're being made to stand there while people see their truth. I feel like for some of them, they may get confronted about their bad behavior. It doesn't necessarily mean you. I'm getting the Leo with this cat, and I'm feeling like they have such a false sense of confidence. Like the confidence they have comes from things. It comes from how people have treated them. It doesn't come from within. And I feel like for you, your confidence comes from within you, and it's very different. Do not allow this person to take that away from you. Okay? You're healing up your own issues of self-worth and realities and what you deserve and things like that. And you definitely deserve better than this. So this person tries to come back to you in some way. Don't allow it. Cut communication. If you haven't ghosted this person, you need to. Okay? Because I feel like you need to be concentrating on yourself, on growth, on healing, and on understanding that these kind of situations happen And sometimes they happen for reasons we don't quite understand. But there's always something there for you to gain from this. And it has to do with you guys becoming more confident. I feel like as you rise in your confidence and your awareness of your own power, you will attract a love interest that will really be for you. Okay, let's pull a love card. I'm going to pull from the True Love Oracle real quick. I feel like there is love coming for you. Okay, there is love coming for you. And it feels like as you work through these issues that were caused by this person, as you heal up, you'll find someone drawn to you. I feel like they're going to come to you. Okay, we have the distorted feminine. Okay, I feel like this is what you're healing. The the world sends the feminine energies, these energies of not being enough, not looking like fashionable, or bodies not being objectified in ways that are so acceptable by society, not fitting the norm. Okay, I feel like society has had expectations of how feminines are supposed to appear, and this person has those ideas. And I feel like throughout this relationship, you doubted your appearance. You doubted that you were attractive enough, perhaps, for this person, or good enough for this person. And the truth is, the universe wants to show you that you are more than good enough for this person. In fact, this person, you are out of this person's league, meaning they have to rise to meet your level. Okay, because they're ate up with shallow appearances and things like that. And I feel you're deep here. And you're healing this. This is a love that's coming for you. It's self-love. It's self-acceptance. It's accepting yourself no matter what people do to you or say to you. You know who you are. You know you're valid. Okay? Let's pull one more. Two more. Okay. We have emotional freedom. Okay, this process you're going through is really going to help free up your emotions. You're going to feel like they just kind of flow. A lot of times doubt really can lock up our emotions. For some of you guys, you just need to cry. Okay, I feel Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. I feel like you just need to really get in touch with your emotions about this and why this is so painful. What is underneath that? If you guys need therapy, please go get some help. That's what they're there for. Sometimes just talking about our issues helps us get clarity, and we have connection. And here is the love coming in. Okay, as you develop more self-love, there is a very important connection coming towards you. And I think you're going to be really happy. And what I'm getting here is music is very important. They may be a musician, or you may be a musician, but there is a letter here. I feel like you're going to get a message from somebody very important. It may be online, but right now, your guides want you to focus on your own healing while this karma is being dealt. And, you are part of this person's karma. Okay, it's like you were the trigger for it. So, all right, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Subscribe. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the wand, intention. This is going to be your reading all about what is their karma for betraying you. Okay. You may also have been drawn to the selenite wand. This is one of my favorite crystals. It does have wax on it, but I was told to leave the wax for now, so that's what I did. Okay. Let's get some energy here. We have intention. Okay. So, and this feels, because I feel like this person intended to betray you. Okay, it wasn't a misunderstanding, and I almost feel like this was an intention all along. They may have been trying to get close to your person, or get some information or some kind of power over you in some kind of way. Let's find out about it. Tell me more about group 3. What is their karma for betraying group 3? What is their karma for betraying group 3? Okay, I'm going to get 3 cards. Okay, there's a lot here. There's a lot going on. There may be more than one person. Okay, we have Nyx, Secrets, Vigilance, Subterfuge, Enchantment, Enchantress of the Night. Group 2 may have something there for you. That group was the Secrets group. We have the Leper King, Sword of Law, Bravery, Self-Discipline, and Faith. We have the Keeper of Whispers, the Mad Prophet, Curiosity, Madness, Forbidden Knowledge. Yeah, they definitely, it's almost like they were trying to get dirt on you, or they did. Yeah, let's get some more energy here. These are kind of flipped around, so let's flip them, flip them, flip them. Okay. Tell me more about group 3. What is their karma for betraying group 3? What I'm getting here is almost like someone else sent this person in with the intention of them gathering information about you to try to get close to you or get power over you. I'm getting that, getting power over you over and over again. Like this was all done to get some kind of power over you. We have Phantom, needless worry, waiting, stop. You don't need to worry about this person, okay? We have Cauldron, new ideas, work, creativity. Okay. All right. This is what I feel like. I feel like they're going to be waiting a long time for something, and it has to do with work. They probably are trying to manifest some kind of certain kind of job. They may be going to school for some certain kind of job, and I feel like they're going to have a hard time. Their creativity is going to be completely blocked. They're going to feel like a dry spell. If their business has to do with creativity, it's almost like a writer's block here. They're just not going to be able to communicate well. They're not going to be able to create. And I feel like this person may have big goals, big dreams, and their big goals and big dreams are not coming in quick because we have the Fame card here. And they're not getting the attention they want, and it's almost like they're throwing a fit. So if they can get close, it's like almost like if they can get close to you, then they can get the attention they need. We have relationship parting and ending, and I feel like you walked away from this person because you could feel the energetic pull. Okay, them pulling on your energy. It's almost like collabing with somebody or working with someone or in some way socially at work or whatever, just pairing up with someone and them trying to drain you. Them being an emotional vampire, psychic vampire, or whatever, trying to drain your energy. And they didn't count on you being able to feel it because you're empathic. We have Monk Nun, negative judgment of the physical world, excessive piety. I feel like this person's a martyr, straight up. Shapeshifter, projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Whoops, I dropped that card. And that's what happened here. That's what happened. They shapeshifted to fit into your expectations of a close friend or a collaborator or a work partner. And the truth is that you really didn't know them, and you knew that. You knew that they were projecting a mask. Yeah, let's get some channel messages here. Power trip. Peeked out. You drive me wild. I feel like there may be jealousy here. Yeah. What is their karma for betraying group 3? Okay. We have Taurus, Sagittarius. So you may be a Taurus, they may be a Taurus or Sagittarius. And we have Funny. Okay. I feel like their great sense of humor, their personality, their projected personality is going to start to fail them. Because the world, people around them are going to demand their authenticity. And if this person can't be authentic, then they're going to be forgotten. Okay? It's like someone getting forgotten because they can't be real. This person feels like a coward. They're afraid to show their true colors to people. We have hottie with a body. Okay? And we have non-traditional. Okay. I feel like they have a lot of confidence in the way they look, and their looks are going to take a hit. Their appearances, like the creativity, it's like they're no longer connecting with their feminine energy, their divine creative feminine energy, and they're going to get more into this this martyr energy. So they're going to project that as how they appear, and it's going to be harder and harder for them to get attention. Okay. And this is someone who really thinks they're hot. Okay, they think they're hot. They think they're funny, and they may be a little non-traditional here. They may cast magic as well. I'm going to get one more of these archetype cards here. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person. Okay, we have child orphan, shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Okay, that's kind of what their mode of operation is. Okay, a false sense of familiarity, and I got this, I think, in group 1 as well. Like basing their deep connections on this false sense of self. And what's going to happen is they're going to end up alone. There's going to be relationships ending, important ones. Like if they have a partner, that's going to end because it's like everyone's going to see through their bullshit. Okay. And we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Taurus are both very creative signs. And I feel like if this person's creative or they're trying to create something or they're going to school, everything that they create will become blocked and it will become colored by these nasty intentions, this betrayal. People will see the truth of them revealed. And this forbidden knowledge, I think you have some dirt on them too, honestly. But I feel like this forbidden knowledge is something that they really dug for. Okay, and you may have told them this or they found out about it and they feel like it gives them power, but I don't think it does. And I think you're like, you know what? I didn't say anything that wasn't true, and if they want to tell people, oh well. Yeah, it feels bad. It feels bad. Of course, betrayal always feels bad, doesn't it? But this one is jealousy. Like someone is jealous of you. So they came in to get to know you, maybe work with you, maybe become close friends. And they never intended that really. Even though we have, I think they made you believe that they were close. You guys were close. This person isn't really capable of being close to anyone, but they are capable of being a martyr. They may be telling people, look what this person did to me. Look what they did to me. How dare they? Like, can you believe that? This person ain't nothing. Trying to kind of kill your vibe. They may be sending you the evil eye or hate. I just did an evil eye video. You might be interested in that. I'm getting like number 3 might be the one you're drawn to. We have memories. Okay. So I'm feeling relationships ending with people who they have good memories with. It's almost like their true nature is discovered. And people have to make decisions about who they want in their life. And this kind of person, a lot of people don't want them. This kind of person in their life. You can't trust them. And they play dirty. We have recovery. They will not recover well. We have expansion. So again, blocked creativity, blocked expansion, and really living in the memory. And I feel like for some of them, they're already in this memory of the relationship you did have and how good it was, even though they were being fake, even though it wasn't real. You still had good memories, or they still have good memories of you. So they have a lot of regret, a lot of remorse, a lot of like, how can I go back? How can I make this happen? And the truth is that time is over. It's done. They can't come back. Because if you let them come back, they will continue their toxic behavior. Okay. Lack of recovery, lack of anyone to really turn to because no one really knows them. It's like they're going to be faced with the fact that because of all the games they play, nobody really knows them. So they're very alone in the world. We have the King of Hazards here. And pointing the finger. So again, martyr, pointing the finger at other people, maybe pointing the finger at you, like, look what they did. Can you believe they did this to this person or me or whatever? A lot of blame, the blame game. And what's going to happen is that finger is going to turn around back on them. And people are going to be like, look at you, tied in the chair. You're not the victim. You're the villain who got tied to the chair after your victim got loose. Okay, they tied you to the chair so other people could see how horrible you are. And I feel like that's part of what the unveiling of this person's true nature is about, is to warn other people so they can't hurt other people. They can't play with other people's lives and emotions. We have the Page of Wands here. Okay, very immature person. spiteful, petty over the smallest thing, just doesn't have a lot of depth and has a lot to learn. There's a need here to grow up, okay? Their inspirations, again, are blocked. I feel like this person may think they're very artistic or have some artistic ability, and they're just not going to be able to get to the next level. That could be in their job, it could be what they're creating. It's different for different people. Okay, and we have the Two of Cups. Their relationships are not going to go well. And I'm feeling family here. Like they're going to have fights and disagreements within their family at mealtime, or like when you gather for like holidays. I feel like holiday time is going to be rough for this person. And it's just because this karma is being served because they need to learn how to treat people better. You can't treat people like this. You can't go out and manipulate everyone. I am always surprised how many people really spend so much energy trying to mess over other people when that energy needs to be put on themselves. They need to spend all that hostile, angry energy, all that jealous energy working on themselves. But it usually takes something big for that to happen and for them to see. And sometimes they never do. And so this person could be one of those people that never sees the error of their ways because they're a shapeshifter. And I think they feel like they just haven't found the right shape to shift into, and then everything will start to flow. They'll recover and they'll return to this expansive energy, this artistic expression. They'll start looking better and feeling better. But the truth is that their appearance is going to reflect the state of their internal world. It's almost like people are going to see, like it's almost like it's coming through their aura, and people are going to be able to see on sight. They're going to be able to feel this overwhelming energy of just, ugh. Ugh. I don't want to hang around that person. I don't want to be around that person. I don't know why, but I just don't trust them. Because they are not this person. They are not the Leper King. They are not brave. They are not self-disciplined, and you can't have faith or trust anything they say. So it's heavy karma for this person. Let's get into some letters and some charms. Okay, group 3, these are your letters and your charms. Now, take what resonates here. This could be their name, your name. It could be a work name. It could be, a club name. It could be just a word. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, I'm just feeling a lot of nervous energy. I feel like this person's nerves are really going to fire off. So let me just go through the charms here. We have, not charms, the letters. L, X, B, M, B, C, J, V, S, Y, F, K, F, E, I, T, I, E, C, A, S, N, D, X, H, R. Okay? And I'm getting like, this person may have a taste for finer things in life, and they're very, very jealous. The jealousy is just oozing in this reading. This person is so jealous of you that the jealousy has turned into like malintent. And it's really sad. It's really sad because they have so much energy, and if they would just apply it to themselves instead of worrying about what other people are doing, they could really reach a level of success. But I don't feel like this person is gonna see that anytime soon. I feel like they're just raging here. Lots of angry energy with this person. We have Taurus again, Capricorn, Virgo as well, but Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like they're just not going to get anywhere. They're just not going to get any speed on anything. It doesn't matter. And I feel like the harvest for them is blocked. Whatever they're trying to harvest, whatever they're working on is blocked. And we have the Day of the Dead charm here. And I'm feeling like you have a lot of ancestors around you. Ancestors have been coming up so much. I have to do an ancestor reading. You have a lot of ancestors, and particularly you guys have some god forms around you as well, goddess forms that are really trying to help you move on with your life. I feel like they're jealous of you because you are highly favored. Okay, and your guide, your guardians, your spirits, whatever you work with, your ancestors for sure, are really actively helping guide you to the next level of your life. And you're glowing. You have this golden aura about you. There's been some deep healing here. And I think some of you feel like, how could I let this person take advantage of me? Like, how could I get myself in that situation where they could betray me like this? And I feel like it's just because it's almost like you have been returned to a lesson you learned before. And on our pathway of ascension and growth, that happens because we're reminded that there's still some healing that needs to happen there. Okay. And I think, and this has come clear in I think every group today, is that there's a need to pay more attention to your own confidence, how you feel about yourself. Because I feel like some of you, underneath all the work you've done, you're still running some very deeply held tapes about your self worth that come from childhood. And you just need to give yourself a little bit more love. You need to explore those things you're curious about a little bit more. And you need to reflect on where you've been and how far you've come and let that feed your confidence. You're making really good decisions. You may feel like, well, this person wasn't a good decision. Well, you know what? Uh, 1 out of 100 ain't bad odds. You know what I'm saying? So, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. Ascension, growth, walking a pathway is a lifetime journey. Okay, it's a lifetime journey. So there's just a little bit more that needs to be healed within your soul. I'm feeling your solar plexus because I feel like for you, there is a lot of inspiration coming. There is a lot of messages, movements, things like that. But it's going to require a level of bravery that makes it really important that your self-confidence, your self-belief, the faith in yourself is developed. And that's what this is about. This is about you developing more self-confidence, you being unafraid to act on your inspirations, your desires, being unafraid to express your creativity, whether it be in business or at work or at school, or you're actually an artist, however that manifests for you. And for them, things are going to slow down. They're going to get unlucky. And the people they depend upon are not going to be there. And they're going to try to martyr themselves. And I literally see a red writing on a forehead that says martyr. They're going to be labeled a martyr, but not in a good way. You know what I mean? Not like martyred for a cause. Martyred because they're so self-serving that they actually think they're a martyr. It's almost like they're self-righteous. And they have a lot to learn, and it may take some time. But for you, I feel like we have different levels of people here. We have people who are jealous, who are still scrounging and trying to get over on people as a way to empower themselves and achieve their goals. And then we have you, someone who's doing the work, who is working hard on themselves and their money and their goals and their dreams. And it's just like apples and oranges, completely different energy. So, and I feel like this won't happen to you again. It's almost like you needed me to repeat this lesson. I got it. I got it. I'm going to be a lot more careful about who I allow in. And I don't think that means you're putting up a fence. I think you're going to know how to vet people better. And you're going to trust your gut. Some of you guys knew about this person on some level, but you didn't follow your intuition. That happens to me. And when I don't follow it, I'm usually taught some kind of lesson. Like you need to follow your intuition. You have it for a reason. You've developed it for a reason. And you're to use it to help you move through life in ways that benefit you. All right? Okay, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time.